Welcome to You Haunted, the Haunted Journey Podcast. Brought to you by The Haunted Taxi, where we take you to haunted places throughout your local community. Total Clean Floor Care Systems of Olathe. The Hair Shop of Olathe, Kansas. Hempsters 123, your online hemp superstore. JB's Appliance Repair, Gardner, Kansas. And American Shaman 151 of Olathe, Kansas. Welcome to You Haunted, the Haunted Journey Podcast, where today we go over the haunted Hummel Park Devil's Staircase and the haunted Deco Hotel in Omaha, Nebraska. These are two of our stops on the haunted Heartland tour of Omaha, Nebraska. Our first stop was to the haunted Hummel Park, one of the more haunted parks in the Midwest. The history of this park is absolutely crazy. We found numerous urban legends, including a albino farm and also a hobo who used to eat people's noses off in the 60s and 70s. The park has a very checkered past when it comes to deaths. Many murders and a lot of different crazy things have happened here. The day I went, it was cold, and I went up to see the Devil's Staircase, which is part of this park. They say when you count the stairs at the Devil's Staircase, the numbers will change as you go up, as you come down. The day I was there, it was bitter cold, but I actually went down to the Devil's Den, which is at the bottom here as you look in this picture. They used to have this road open to the public, but they now have some barriers that you have to walk around to get up to. And then also, too, the staircase, there seems to be a frisbee golf course. When I was at the site, I counted the stairs and had 188. At the bottom of the stairs, I ran into the Devil's Den, which had looked like it had a large pentagram in the parking lot. The more I looked around, the more creeped out I got. On the wall, as I was there, looked like there was some kind of an altar, kind of a crazy looking thing against the green wall. The walk up to the site was really pretty, and the woods were kind of outstanding looking. I went there with my brother and his wife. The legends of this park and the checkered past make this a very exciting stop on this Omaha tour of Hummel Park and its Devil's Staircase. This is one of the new stops on our haunted Heartland tour of Omaha. This will be one of our many stops along this tour. The next stop of that day was the hotel that we stayed in, called the Hotel Deco. The building is beautiful, but supposedly is haunted. So me and my wife, my daughter, and her boyfriend stayed at this hotel to get the experience and see if it was haunted for ourselves. The building, before it was called the Deco, was called the Reddick Tower. This building has a kind of a checkered past too, a little bit to it. It was originally called the Paxton Hotel in 1882, and in 1930 the former Reddick Tower was remodeled. It was turned into a fully functioning hotel in 1989. Now it's called the Hotel Deco. The building had kind of an interesting past, as I ran into an interesting story that happened just after the turn of the century. A woman, 16 years old, ran into the building and was shot on the 4th floor of this building. This all took place in 1919 as there was a great race riot in Omaha, where they took a man named William Brown and actually hung him outside the building in this area. They dragged him through the streets of Omaha before they did it. This is absolutely disgusting. When we got there and stayed in the hotel, we stayed on the 7th floor, and our room was 718. And we had a crazy haunted experience in this hotel. During the night when we were sleeping, we heard someone in our room cough. Yes, cough. I got up to look, but there was no one there. Also, in the morning when we did get up, our curtains were opened up, which we didn't open up. The water was on in the bathroom, in the sink just running. And 2 different lights came on, a lamp and also a light in the restroom. In the morning, I popped out all my haunted ghost equipment and started to do a session. And this is what we ran into. When I first started the session, I ran into a figure that seemed to be following in the hallway and also showed up in this picture. The next part of this is the full room investigation. Okay, we're in the Hotel Deco here in Omaha, Nebraska, and this is our room 718. We had some crazy things happen last night. We went to bed and we woke up and that window was opened up. I mean, the actual curtains were popped open. We didn't do anything to it, and it was popped open in the morning here. Also too, last night I got something scratch me in the back of my ankles. We don't know what it was, but what it was, I have a little bit of scratching there. We come around here. This little light here actually turned on its own. So we found that kind of crazy. And then the most crazy thing happened in the restroom. When we got here originally, the vent, which I'll turn on, was running with no lights. So this was off at the time, okay? And what happened was, we got here, our toilet was having issues right from the start. And so when we got in here, we couldn't figure out what was going on. Well, during the nighttime, we woke up to the water running. The water right here was running. Also, too, that the shower was wet, and our toilet, we didn't clog it. There's nothing in there. There's nothing there in there right now. The pee is just from what we peed, and but in here, the whole shower, as you can see on the floor here, this is all flooding that came out of here. And during the night, I heard in this room, right here, coming into this door, main door, inside the room, a cough. I'm pretty sure I couldn't figure out what it was, and I heard footsteps like that coming. And so here I'm in the morning. I'm sorry I'm dressed like this, but this is where we saw whatever was coming in this area was coughing. But the lights in the morning were turned on here, and also this light was turned on right there, and that window was also opened up. And then along with that, we had the flooding here happen, which was absolutely insane. So just wanted to roll on this one. I am going to walk throughout the place a little bit here and see what I get with the SLS camera. Let's let this run here and see what we pick up. Let's let it run. I'm running the spirit box here in this room. See if we can catch anything in here. See if we get any voices or anything coming out of here. the area where I heard the cough last night. This door is closed. Didn't I have that open? Door is closed. I'm running the Necrophonic app now, see what we get. Who's in this room? What's your name? I heard you last night. What's your name? Are you the one that clogged the drain? I messed around with the water. Who's with me? What's your name? Adam? How many spirits are in this room, or on this floor? How many spirits are here on this floor? Do you know you're dead? You can go ahead and speak into this thing. You can tell me. This is your opportunity to talk with me. I've got something here to talk with you with. Did you open this window last night? Did you open this window? Why is this drain flooded? Why did this drain flood? Did you die near this room? Is that what I heard you cough? There's a lot of spirits here. I can actually hear you. A lot of you. How many are here total? How many spirits here total? Give it to me. I'm not by myself. How many on this floor total? I sense you here right now. Did you know you've never left this building? What time period? What time period did you die? What time period did you die? I know it's high frequency. Okay, I feel you. I know you're here. So this is the time to speak, because I'm not going to be here that long. Anything you want to say to somebody? You can come to this.
Venus.
This is one great hotel that seems to be really haunted. The research was so compelling, but this was probably the most incredible picture I picked up. Look at the figure in this hallway, which was right next to 718. Really creepy. The Deco Hotel is beautiful and is a great stay. The staff was fantastic, and we will definitely stay there again. Both of our stops at Hummel Park and Hotel Deco were fantastic. A great, fun part of our new Haunted Heartland tour of Omaha, which will come out sometime in the end of February. I want to thank everyone who listens to my podcasts on the Haunted Journey podcast, and also have taken the Haunted Taxi this year. And we look forward to this next year as we grow into a couple new areas, Omaha and Branson. Thanks again for listening to the Haunted Journey podcast. Haunted and HauntedTaxi.com, we make fear fun!